Hello, everybody, beautiful people of mine. How's everybody doing? So, Papa's not in the camera there. Okay. So,
No idea.
So, I wasn't expecting to go live tonight, but I saw Becky. Yes, I left the volume on my iPad. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to go live, but then I saw Becky posted. Now, I've actually already seen.
Wise.
All right, stop. All right. So, Becky uploaded. I wasn't expecting it, and I've already seen it, and it was crazy sad. But.
Do I need tissues?
Yeah, so do you know who Becky is?
Nope.
She is Amberlynn Reed's ex-girlfriend. We are waiting for her to dish the tea on Amberlynn. Now, Becky has been struggling hardcore. I think she got a job doing home health care, and she works a lot of hours, but she doesn't get paid a lot.
Like asses.
Yeah. Oh, Amber posted too? Holy crap. Yeah, Amber really did put Becky through hell. She did. Just.
Who doesn't she put through hell?
Yeah. So, somebody tell me, did Amberlynn Reed just post and I missed it? So,
She's a one-upper.
No, she's just actually manipulative. So, it's not cool what Amber did to her, but Becky kind of needs to pull herself up somehow, figure out how to get some help somehow.
By her big girl britches.
Oh, good. Kristen hasn't seen the video. Good. I mean, you'll see, Papa. It's one thing after another with poor
So
Becky.
Kristen, you're on my side. We'll watch that shit together.
All right. Well, hey,
Go.
I'll tell you what. It'll be a double header because we'll take a peek at Amber's latest upload too.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Oh.
But yeah, Becky didn't deserve that deal, and she still doesn't deserve all the things she's going on now. She is a sweet and kind and gentle soul, but at this juncture, I don't know. I want you guys to hear. I want Papa to hear, because I agree 100%. So first of all, I'm not a Becky stan. I've never been. I feel like she kind of like lost a lot of ground when she got with Amber. Okay? Absolutely. But I don't know. Let's get into it, and then I'll explain as we go on, guys, because I don't want to waste any more time here, because especially we're going to do a double header.
Drinking. What the hell?
Yeah, so she's very artistic.
Kind of dark.
Yeah, well, wait. We call her.
Oh.
She's like Eeyore. Ever. I'm never gonna get this, but okay.
If you spend 5 days in a psych ward, that's a long time to spend in a psych ward.
Yeah, and they don't help you.
No, they try to hurt you. They actually try to mess you up worse. And I think they try to mess you up. And they push your buttons and see if they can
Get you to fight.
get you to fight them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we know this all too well, but let's carry on. So I feel bad that happened to her, and I believe it. She didn't get helped. Nope.
No.
So whenever I got out of that, I started immediately looking for another job instead of trying to focus on my mental health, because I was, I had to pay bills.
Well, right. So this is where I want to just lend my practical advice. So she's not going to be able to work on her mental health if she can't eat or has no place to stay. And I don't know, maybe she was still living with Hannah and Rafe. I am not sure. Greg of the Lake, actually in Florida, it's 3. We have what's called the Baker Act, and anybody could Baker Act you, I think. I think anybody can.
Yeah, pretty much anybody can.
And that's only if you are at risk for hurting somebody else or yourself. And it's minimum 3 days. Sophia's saying, hi, PappaGoob. Well, whatever, Sophia. No.
She say hi to me.
So, I don't know. She might have been,
And the only way, if they Baker Act you, the only way you're getting out before 3 days is if a doctor gets you out.
Yeah, or a lawyer. But even then, yeah. Why do you have to put your foot under there?
Oh, no, I got to get my foot out from under there. You were sitting on my foot.
Well, I told you to move.
and my foot was falling asleep.
Oh boy, Kate. Kate once spent 2 weeks in a psych ward. Been in and out for psych stuff for 13 times. Oh no, since 2004. I wish they had a frequent flyer program. Oh, that's terrible.
No, you don't want a frequent flyer program. No.
Yeah.
No.
So
you want to stay away from there. You want to fly away.
Yeah, Kristen, and let me tell you, with this type of job she must have had, I bet you she was like an independent contractor too. So then you really get no time off.
So I ended up getting another job, and it was the same thing. Basically, I was working 6 days a week. Never really had time to do anything. Never had time to enjoy anything. And
yeah, and all that, and I barely bet they paid her $15 an hour. That is just a historically low-paying job, if it's still home health care that I'm thinking of.
It got so, like, it was pretty bad things that happened at that job. Like, I was getting kicked in the shins every day.
This I don't understand. Who was kicking her in the shins?
The people that she was watching, the person she was watching. Now, because I'll tell you now, if she was doing elderly and stuff, like my grandma, she was mean when she got old, and she was all
dementia.
senile. Yeah, she had dementia.
But
she grabbed the keys out of the car one time. She jumped out of the car at the stoplight, and she was running around saying she had been kidnapped.
Yeah, she did that a couple times.
Yeah, and I thought it was funny as hell, but my mama didn't think it was so funny. She was like, "Oh shit, you gotta get grandma.
Yeah.
They're gonna arrest us.
They would call the police. Her neighbors didn't know any better, especially because they were in so Florida's got a lot of seasonal people.
Yeah.
So they didn't know. I mean, eventually everybody learned who she was, but I mean...
Yeah, they got to see more of Grandma than anybody else ever did.
Yeah, did she struck?
She was out in the front yard. Grandma calls me, my mama calls me up and says, Grandma's in the front yard, and she's trying to plant plastic flowers, and she's butt naked.
Wasn't she watering them? She
was trying to plant them. And she had a shovel, and she was naked. And she says, you got to come over here and help me get her in the house. And I says, she's like 95 years old. You can't get her in the house? She said, Jason, she's got a shovel.
Oh.
And I said, she's 95 years old. So my aunt was there. And I said, you guys can't get this old lady in the house. So when I got over there, there's Grandma out in the front yard, butt naked. She got a shovel. She damn sure did, too. She had a shovel. And she was going to hit you with it. And I'm standing there, and there's Mom and my aunt and all that. They're all standing out there in the road, and she got a shovel, and she's going. So I see the hose laying on the ground. So I grabbed the hose, and I just picked it up, and I pointed it, and I sprayed her with it. And she dropped the shovel, and she ran like hell up into the house. And I go, ha! I did it. She ran into the house. And my aunt looked at me, and she goes, you just sprayed Grandma. Mama looked at me and she goes, I can't believe you just sprayed your grandma. I was like, but she's in the house. Well, I did it. She's in the house.
But the thing is if Becky was getting abused that person shouldn't be eligible for at-home care at that point. They'd have to have some hard conversations with the family and figure something out, because at that point, if you're kicking and biting, not good.
Grabbed by the throat. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know why she lost the first job. So I really couldn't take it there anymore. So I quit there and came back to my old job, and it's still 16-hour shifts. I don't know, but I've got to pay my bills. I've got to be able to take care of myself. But recently I just moved. I moved in with a roommate. He's a really good friend of mine. So I wonder why she didn't stay with Hannah and Rafe.
Oh, she wanted to be independent. She wanted to go on her own. What you mean? She don't want to stay with people.
She moved in with a friend, and I'm gonna assume it wasn't. Oh, speaking of, did you guys hear the rumor a while back, but I never got to circle back to it, about Eric and Ricky being broken up? I wonder if she moved in with one of them. I don't know.
Come on, y'all gossip too much.
Yeah. Muriel Peterson said, OMG, lady down the street chased the mail lady in our home with a shovel. It was wild. Cops or supervisor, and she got hurt with the shovel. Oh my gosh. So that's terrible.
Should have used the water hose.
Yeah, the Rafe Amber Polmick exploded again. Oh, great. Yeah, shite pay in New York. I could imagine that. Yeah, I know. Walmart feels like would be a better job for her at this point. But I've always said this about Becky. I wish during her time with Amber, she could have had enough either foresight or will to take some like online college classes, even if it was art classes. Like if she would have learned maybe graphic design, maybe she wouldn't even have to do this. I don't know.
She learned home health care.
Oh, yeah, she did, but this isn't a good job. I don't know.
We work at the same place together. So yeah, something else happened within that time too. I bought a car in November, and they told me, we will send you your license plate and your tags in the mail. So I waited and waited, and I called them, and they said, we haven't got to it. We're trying to get to it. Just give us some time.
So I've had this happen to me once, but it was a miscommunication. I thought they were going to mail it, but we had to actually, remember this happened recently? We had to go pick it up. So there was some kind of miscommunication. We're like, all right, fine, we'll go get it. Because you don't let them, you don't just say, oh, whatever, no worries. No, there's worries.
You know how long you have to stand in line at the DMV?
Yeah.
Now just imagine having to wait for them to mail something.
No, it's not the DMV, it's the dealership. No. The dealership, you know how they give you temporary tags?
Yeah.
They gave her temporary tags in lieu of...
but now you're still waiting on the DMV to mail the
then
dealership.
They should have, but wait a second. Then they should have, they have a tag runner.
Yeah, exactly.
And why didn't she take the tag from her car and they can transfer it?
She didn't have a car, did she?
Yeah, she had a car. There's a long story with that car. So listen, guys, I feel for her because just like I said this with Amberlynn Reed, she doesn't have like a solid adult to have help her with, things like this. Like,
well, how old is she?
She's old. She's in her 30s, but...
Well, then why does she need a solid... She is a solid adult.
They're stunted. Their growth is stunted, these people. Her and Amber, okay? And it's sad. Her mom... Well, she'll get into it, but... And then the other thing, especially, knowing how cops are in Florida, I would have like drove down to that place that she bought the car, the dealership, and demanded another temp tag. Jeez.
And I gave them plenty of time. Well, my temp tags ran out, and I got pulled over, and I was given a citation, and a court date. So I was told if I paid the citation off, I wouldn't have to go to court. I went to pay the citation off, and the officer put an entirely different car on the citation. He put a 2019 Ford Escort, and that's not
That's
what I
good.
drive.
That's great. That means case dismissed.
You know what? You're right.
That means that ain't your car. That ain't you. That officer messed up. You say, well then shit, Your Honor, that ain't me. Case dismissed.
Now, Greg of the Lake. So they can transfer plates to another vehicle, and I wonder if she got a little bit fleeced by the car dealership, because although the money doesn't really go to them unless they charged a fee on top of it, because it's infinitely cheaper to transfer your tags. But that's fine. Yeah, some greedy dealers here won't transfer tags because they want to charge you for a service. Exactly. And I don't know where she went. I am going to make the assumption she went to a buy here, pay here, which is so we'll see. But the thing is you're right, Papa. She should have fought it. But listen to what happened.
And he said, I'll get it fixed. Don't worry about
Police
it.
officer.
Well, I took that as he was going to fix it all. Wouldn't have the court.
You called
or
him
anything
back
like
to
that.
fix it?
Yeah.
You called the cop back to fix it. No, you take it to court. You say, Your Honor, he's a dumbass.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even
He's
think about
a
that.
dumbass. Man, I've beat a few tickets like that.
But still, she thought the cop was going to like somehow write, and once they write you the ticket, I don't think they
That's
could
right.
take it back.
Once they write you the ticket, now you look for all them little flaws so that you can get the hell out of it. He didn't spell my name correctly.
And random sarcasm 2022, a buy here, pay here. That's what I call, like, it's like a car dealership that instead of making payments to like a finance company like Toyota or, Toyota Financial, or I don't know, the other, you pay literally the dealership that you purchased the car from.
You make weekly payments. Some of them have weekly payments.
Yeah.
And some of them have monthly payments, but it's usually high interest, and the cars are usually
Garbage.
Not the highest grade cars.
No.
And you'll buy them for maybe $4,000. They're cheaper cars. They're $4,000 car, $8,000 car, and you're making weekly payments.
And
on
if
the
you're
things.
a minute late, they take the car.
You're signing contracts where if you miss one payment, they can come get the damn car.
Yes. So it's an alternative for people who have no other alternative. But the better thing, if she could have done this, and maybe she did, maybe I'm just assuming, somebody has co-signed for her, because she also could, I bet you, use a little bit of a credit history. So, but anyways, yeah, predatory lots. Yep. But you gotta have a car in these cities. Sorry.
So I didn't go to court. Well, I ended up backing into my coworker at work, and we had to call the cops. And when they came, they were like, "You have a bench."
Now, why did they have to call the cops? But anyways, the cops came, and guess what? She had a bench warrant. Great.
Warrant. So they had to take me in, get me fingerprinted, mug shot. My dad got me out that day. Like, I didn't have to go sit in a cell or anything. My dad was there before I got there, actually. So
Now, why did she have a bench warrant? Didn't she just say she had a ticket and she had to go to court?
She didn't go to court. She thought when she noticed the car was wrong because she went to go pay the ticket, somehow she contacted the police officer and he said he'd take care of it. She thought that he meant he was going to drop it. So she didn't pay the citation and she didn't go to court. So then that's how she had the bench warrant.
That's the one you do show up for because you know it'll get dismissed.
Yeah. She doesn't know, but that's what I mean. She doesn't know. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right, Greg of the Lake. What kind of coworker calls the cops?
Yeah, you say my bad, and we'll take care of this between us.
Yeah, the insurances. You don't have to call. You don't have to file a police report to do an insurance claim.
Just because you back into each other, you can also take care of it between coworkers. You know, you can say, "Hey, go get an estimate, and I'll pay for it."
Yeah, but Kate, in Florida, Kate says, Greg, if insurance has to get involved with paying any repairs, calling the cops, it's just, and yeah, you don't have to, standard procedure. You don't have to do that in Florida.
Yeah.
Every state's different. So maybe they had to in Kentucky. I don't know. Still sucks.
Me getting arrested
Yeah.
caused me to lose my insurance.
I'm surprised she didn't lose her job.
And I still don't have my insurance, so I've been without one of my medications.
Whoa. She's going to talk about health insurance. She lost her health insurance. She's like missing vital parts of the story, which I get because I have a tendency to do that when I tell stories. But
which insurance?
Yeah,
did she lose?
she lost
Car
her health
insurance or
insurance.
health insurance.
So she could have said that she lost her job because even if so if she was able to get arrested, go in there, have her dad bail her out, come home. She could have went to work.
Jail. She went into jail, but she said she didn't stay because her dad got her out the same day.
Right.
So how did she lose her insurance?
Unless they didn't want to keep somebody with a record, that's possible.
For
health insurance?
It's Larissadone. I'm on 3 different.
No, her job,
Oh, she lost her job?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Let's back this up.
That didn't make sense.
Me getting arrested caused me to lose my insurance, and I still don't have my insurance, so I've been without one of my medications for a while. It's Larissadone. I'm on 3 different antidepressants. I take Larissadone, sertraline, and mirtazapine. And sertraline and mirtazapine is Zoloft and Remeron. I can't remember what the Larissadone is generic for. So my anxiety.
Well, if I could add too.
So did getting arrested cause you to lose your job?
Yeah, because I guess she lost her insurance.
Because getting arrested doesn't cause you to lose your insurance. That doesn't make sense. It could cause you to lose your job, but getting arrested doesn't cause you to lose your insurance. And
then even if they give you
can someone.
I don't know. We this is why I kind of wanted to go live.
That does not make sense. That's like.
And if you lost your insurance, they generally let you have until the end of the month or something.
Isn't that? Don't you have what is that called?
Cobra, but
Cobra.
She can't afford Cobra. Cobra's the full payment that. So it's like if your company pays half of it, now you're responsible to pay the full thing, and a lot of people can't afford Cobra. So, but still, she couldn't finagle. Oh God, I'm so confused because I know
They gave me a quote today for insurance in case I wanted to leave you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
It was $500 a month.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
Okay, so when are you leaving?
I don't know what the deductibles are, but yeah, if I wanted to leave you, that was what the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know what the deductibles are.
Pappa. All right. No, all right. So here's the thing. So I don't know about this medicine that she's on, but these sound like generics, right? Because I know what Zoloft is. So she's getting the generic Zoloft. if you like were to price compare, I bet you she could have afforded to pay cash. Or is she the type that thinks she can only get her meds if she's on insurance? I don't get it, and that's what I mean. She needs like somebody who's lived to explain these things to her. She's so stunted. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Kristen.
Well, she said her father was there to get, so she obviously has.
She doesn't get along with her dad. She'll talk about it. Her dad doesn't like the fact that she's a lesbian, so which is shitty. But at least he bailed her out. Yeah. So the thing is, Kristen, about getting another job. So they also, some of them make you. How long does yours make you wait? 90 days.
Yep.
Till you can get insurance, and then like with your job, it's crazy expensive, and it's a high deductible insurance plan. So
now
that's
they
why
just had to change it because what kind of a lot of the places around this area dropped the type of coverage that my job has,
because it's high deductible. Yeah,
and so they don't take the insurance that my company has. So now my company is now changing the insurance to a different type of insurance, which is starting in October. And so now all the people that are in our office is now like floating because they're all their doctors don't take the insurance anymore. So until October, they don't have any insurance.
yeah. Well, thank God.
Yeah.
By the way, bye, Anna. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. All right, let's carry on because we're gonna be here all night.
Anxiety and depression has been like out of control lately, and it's like, you know, I expect almost nothing but bad things to happen, and I think that's why my anxiety is so high.
She's putting it out into the world. Not that I believe in magical thinking, but the more negative you put out, the more negative you seem to get back.
Because it seems that I always get the crappy end of the deal. So, but I've just been insanely depressed. These last few months have been just nothing but struggle after struggle after struggle, and it's about all I expect anymore. It's just a struggle, and trying to get my brain in the right mode to just simply exist is sometimes it's just an absolute.
By the way, she has to do more than just take medication. Medication's helpful, maybe, if she was even on the right medication. That always has to be adjusted, but you need to talk to somebody too. She needs to talk this out, and no, Kate, I keep wanting to call you Katie. The psych ward does nothing, but you're right. They should have hooked her up with a case manager. Yeah, they should have done that. Because
if she was in a ward or whatever, they should have like at least had her getting counseling, not just
require.
Not just getting medicine and say, okay, this will cure it all.
No, it never does. So I feel, like I said, my heart goes out to her because I literally feel like she just doesn't know any better, and it's sad.
Absolute struggle. Like, even with me sitting here right now talking, I'm just so anxious.
Yeah.
And as far as talking about my ex,
Amberlynn.
Okay. Glad you cleared that up.
Wait.
I don't know if I can date ever again. Because
Holy shit, I missed that the first time. She doesn't know if she could date ever again because of Amberlynn's stupid read? Are you fucking kidding me? She damaged her that much.
I don't know
Holy
if
shit.
she could. She says, I don't know if I could ever date again.
Yeah. Amberlynn fucked her up that much. Oh, man, Becky, you better make some bank telling your story. See, you know the best way to get over all this anxiety is to have a lot of money in your bank account.
No, yeah, but no. You know that old saying, when you fall off a horse, you get back on? Well, girl, you got to get over that shit and just go back out there and get back into the world. Because that you can't be sitting in there just wallowing in that bullshit.
Well, I don't think so. I didn't realize she said because of Amberlynn she can't date anymore. Now, listen, we all need a partner.
You can't be letting
Well,
someone else bring you down to that point that you can't. Your whole life is all messed up. That's what I mean about falling down. You can't. You have to get back up.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying she was a horse.
No, no. But Greg of the Lake says, I'll never date again. My wife gets mad at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to see her now more than ever. I want to see her make her money, because if she wants to take some time and heal, there is nothing better to heal than having
a good girlfriend.
Having a bunch of money in your bank account so she can maybe take a month or two off or more.
Side piece.
Yeah. Yeah, you can afford it. Nice try.
I've just got so much trauma and PTSD, and
I mean, the super chats alone, she's going to make bank on. Like,
you know, coming out of that, I feel I'm ruined from being in relationships, because I haven't really been with anyone since, and whenever I would try to talk to people just to see.
Yeah, she's going to say, Kristen, I think she has a lot of social anxiety too. I get it.
Just to see where it would go, if it would be, friends or anything more than that, I would slowly stop talking to them. And I feel awful for doing it, but I'm terrified. I'm so scared that I'm not enough, and what I bring to the table isn't what anyone would want. I've been trying to work on like self-love and stuff, but it's been so difficult, so hard.
Honestly, self-love is the least of her problems. She's in danger.
And then it's, looking at the world, and the world is going to crap, and it doesn't seem like anything is.
And this too, I want you guys to comment when she talks about this. What is she talking about? And what am I missing that's going on in the world that's so bad that we're all screwed? Don't answer that, PappaGoob. Don't answer that. No, but from her perspective, because let me tell you.
I don't think her perspective's any different than...
It is. Your two perspectives are totally different, but
You think
I don't.
so?
I know so. Yes, I do.
Getting better. And I'm terrified. Like, within the next few years, it's not even going to be possible for anyone to survive, basically.
So, what is she talking about?
The same damn thing I am.
I don't think so. So, I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about. I wish she would have been more specific to warn us.
Yeah?
Because...
How much does it cost for a gallon of gas now?
All right, but if we all can't afford it...
Exactly. It
So
ain't going
then
to be
what?
able to survive.
That prices will have to go down. It's called supply and demand.
Well,
When the supply or when the demand goes down, the price goes down too. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've taken economics, but...
I got some 101 for you.
But, I mean... I just feel like I
Hi,
gave
Shizzy-Con.
everything that I had. And I don't have anything else to give anymore. Because, when you're taking care of someone 24/7, you sort of lose yourself. You lose bits and pieces of yourself trying to give to everyone else. And in that point in my life, I was isolated from a lot of people most of the time.
She sure the hell was. Yes, because Amber wouldn't let her go anywhere. Yep.
And
Shitty.
it really hurt some relationships.
You know how you go find
I
yourself
have
again?
regrets with my.
You go and you take yourself 2 weeks off,
Mm-hmm.
and you go camping.
Yes.
Get off the grid, get off the computer,
Yeah.
get off all that bullshit, and you go camping for 2 weeks.
Yes.
You'll find yourself again.
She needs to do that after she does a tell-all live stream so she can have lots of money and not have to worry about working for a bit.
You just want her to do a live stream so you can hear more shit.
That's true, but it's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
No, it is.
But no, she needs,
Listen.
seriously, she needs to go off.
I'm very practical, okay? I can't help it. This is the world we live in. We all have to eat. We all have to pay rent. Everything's increasing. She's got to do what she's got to do. So
I just want to go camping.
I know, me too. We haven't
My
been in a while.
mom, that I'm never going to be able to fix, and it kills me. But I've been pulling away from everybody. My sisters, my friends. I mean, things were hard before between me and my dad, but now it's like I'm not close with my dad like I wish I was. And he don't know anything about me. He don't really know anything about my life. And that's the way he wants it. I just feel like if he knew if he really knew who I was, he would hate me.
What? He would hate her? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Aw. No, he wouldn't. I think though maybe what
She
she's saying.
assumes.
Well, because he doesn't like the fact that she's a lesbian. Okay? I don't know. It's the year 2023.
You know what?
Get over it.
But listen, she's assuming a lot of shit too, because a dad does never hate their children
Well,
like that, and
some
he may
dads
not
do.
approve of her choices, but he's still gonna be. He came and got her out of jail.
yeah.
Okay, why? Because it's his daughter, and he's still gonna be there for his daughter. He may not approve of her choices, but he's still gonna be there.
Yeah. And
And she is assuming that he's going to hate
well,
her.
she's looking at everything in a bad light right now because of where she is. And random sarcasm 2022, this is, I think, the key to it, because she never did get to forgive her. Amberlynn basically wouldn't let her spend her mother's last dying moments because Amber's a see you next Tuesday. Okay? So she got robbed of a relationship with her mom on her mom's deathbed because of that asshole. Who really should burn in hell with the former president. Because let me tell you, what she did to Becky, I think, is the real root of all these problems at the moment.
So yeah, I'm really struggling. I've been struggling for the last few months.
Becky's very family oriented. She was very close to her mother. Amberlynn, so her mother died of breast cancer that metastasized to her brain or her liver. I want to say it's her brain. So, maybe it was her liver. I don't remember, but it metastasized, right? It went all through her body and killed her quick. So, when she was getting her breast cancer surgery, Amber leaves this meanest voicemail for her mother, Becky's mother. I'll have to show you later, but it was just disgusting. And how Becky could have let her get away with that is beyond, just beyond. Yeah, random sarcasm, that's true too. The problem is her entire identity is wrapped up in being gay. So she views her dad's rejection of homosexuality as a rejection of her when it's not. Well, yes, but yeah, I agree. But I don't think anybody, well, I don't know. I'm not qualified to speak on this, but I don't know. And she does. She needs therapy. So, and I'm surprised, like Kate said, that she couldn't get anything from being hospitalized for it. They should have given her some kind of a social worker. I don't know. She probably didn't know to ask, though.
Lost an anxiety 24/7, like I can't get a deep enough breath. I take medicine for it, and the dose was just up like 2 weeks ago. But I don't know if it's really helping.
Charlene, you say a good point. She's going down the paranoia rabbit hole. Get off the effing internet for your mental safety.
What did I just say?
You're going down a dark path. Well, between that, yes, she needs to stop reading news.
Hey, clean your ear out. What did I just say?
But the thing is, too, they got to look at her medicines. Medicines cause a lot of paranoia, too, and maybe the combination, because remember the first
I don't know what you're talking
psychiatrist?
Oh.
The first psychiatrist had her all screwed up. She's very sensitive to medicine, so...
Or if, my anxiety is based on situational, because it could be. But, I'm trying to get back on my feet right now. I really am. It was just... It's just a lot
one for Pappa
to try to get through. And I miss YouTube. I miss doing YouTube. I miss having fun with it. It's just so hard to find time. So hard to find time whenever you're constantly running and going for work. And for other people. And you never really give yourself a moment's peace.
That is true. If you don't give yourself a moment's peace and you're just running for everybody else, it's hard to catch back up.
Yeah.
In your own head. That is a fact.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to come back from this, and it's extremely hard. And it's like the only thing I can really give myself is that I've not given up yet.
Yeah, that's what I mean, guys. She's in danger. Sorry, she's in really bad danger.
But if she, like I said, if she's not giving up yet, the best thing she could do is to get away and stop.
I don't know.
Stop with the everybody around her. And,
I don't know.
And reset.
Who knows? But who knows? She's not strong, though. I don't know, guys. I don't know what she's going to do. This is concerning.
Though I've wanted to. This whole health scare with my thyroid.
Yeah. Now she thinks she has thyroid cancer because she has a family history of it, and she better start getting early mammograms, too. So...
Where I've lost my insurance, I've not been able to get my scans. So, and I've been hurting a lot in through here. Like, it's sore, it hurts to swallow sometimes. My throat's a little sore. So yeah, I'm worried about it. And, a messed up thyroid can also mess with your depression.
Yes.
And your energy and all kinds of stuff. My sister just had her thyroid taken out. My great aunt's exploded on her like a month ago. So thyroid problems run rampant in my family. And it's like, I've already went through renal failure.
Yeah, she did.
And I was losing a bunch of weight. I was doing so good. And I was on this medicine called Ozempic. And
Have you ever heard of the medicine called Ozempic?
Yeah.
How the fuck did she get Ozempic? That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Where did she get Ozempic from? She can't afford her depression meds?
Walmart.
It's $1,200 a month, Jace. Or Pappa. Whatever the hell your name is.
You can't even remember mine.
No, I can't. Call you PappaGoob in the store and call you your real name here. But,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm really worried about her, Lynette. Yeah, I'm really worried about her. I hope somebody's keeping an eye on her. Yeah, and she doesn't look smaller, but seriously, guys, she's okay. In my mind, her weight, where Amberlynn Reed needs to lose weight, like for her to live, if Becky doesn't take care of the things that
Her isn't the weight, it's the mental.
it's not. It's the mental. In Ozempic, I heard. Did you guys hear this? Ozempic can cause like depression and paranoia too. So maybe that was it. But yeah, her weight is not her problem right now, because if one little thing can pull her over the edge, and we'll never see her again, and that is just beyond terrible. Like, I don't want to see that for anybody. So. Oh yeah, I guess she does have diabetes, but she has insurance, she doesn't have insurance, and our health insurance didn't cover. They cover Ozempic now. They don't cover Wegovy, but they didn't cover either of those medicines last year. So I don't know.
It depends on the month.
And I was losing weight, but I wasn't eating because the thought of food made me sick and made me want to throw up. And I've known a whole bunch of other people who's been on it, and it's made them sick.
Mm-hmm.
And after I got over it making me sick, like, yeah, my appetite was shot. I did not have an appetite, but I was losing weight on it. And it was controlling my sugar level. It was controlling my sugar level. Once all this happened, they were like, oh, if you have a possibility of thyroid cancer, then you cannot take Ozempic. So I took off that. My depression.
Oh yeah, didn't Amberlynn try to say that it causes thyroid cancer or something? That's fun.
Depression's been so bad lately that everyone around me can tell. I'm just really quiet and reserved.
She's always been.
And just so scared 24/7. Existing is difficult and living is scary. But you kind of have to do both. You have to. I mean, there's really not much of a choice but to try to keep going.
Please do it, Becky.
When you don't have anything keeping you going forward. And my great niece was born recently, and she was only 24 weeks, and
She's preemie.
she's been struggling bad. She's been struggling. And she was born the beginning of July, and she's still in the hospital, and they're saying that she could be in the hospital up until October or November. So that's got me stressed out too.
I think it was her niece, so her sister had a baby and it was a preemie.
And my other sister's just really going through a lot, and I'm worried about her, and I just feel like there's not a day where I'm not worried. But I do want to thank everyone who has helped me. That fundraiser was
Just Jamie, I see you in here. Didn't you guys, or am I thinking of somebody else, organize that charity
absolutely unexpected
or the
and
GoFundMe?
greatly appreciated. I was struggling. I think I had like maybe $5 in the bank, and I wasn't getting paid for another 2 weeks. And I lived 40 plus minutes away from my job. I was behind on my car payment. I was so far behind on my car insurance that they canceled my policy and I had to get it reinstated. I'm still behind right now just because I just started this new job and I had to wait 3 weeks without a paycheck, and rent's due, and it's just so much stress right now. But you guys helped me out so much, and it's so appreciative. You kept me from sinking. And it makes me realize that there is good in the world. There is people who care, even when I feel like there's not. And it's like, I'm not only worried for me, I'm worried for everyone. I'm worried for all of you. I'm worried for everyone on this planet, because we're all in trouble.
Maybe she's talking about the impeding global climate disaster.
No.
We're all in trouble.
Did you want to say something?
What was that thing that is called she's a what do they call that? Like you are.
Codependent?
Yeah. Yeah.
I said in my earlier video today, I learned a new word yesterday.
I had to stutter and say it like that because of...
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, listen, I'm codependent.
There's so many
I'm a
people
mom.
out there who don't
You have
see
to be
it.
codependent.
And it's like, once the rose-colored glasses come off, you can't put them back on. You see the world as it is, and you see what's going on.
Just Jamie, yes, she might be talking about the economy.
So I'm hoping everybody out there is trying to take care of themselves. And I know you guys are struggling as well. And it makes me worried because I don't know what to do. I wish I could do something. I wish I could help everyone.
No. Well, that's her problem. She's help herself right now because she's not helping anybody. It's like putting your own oxygen mask on in an airplane. You got to do yours first, or else you're not going to actually be able to get the other person's mask on.
Yep.
But I can barely help myself right now. But I do appreciate everyone who has stuck around hoping for me to come back. I will try to do what I can. I will try to upload when I can. And I'll try to make it entertaining. But it's been a really hard year and a half. Yeah, year and a half. It's been a really hard last 3 to 4 years, if we're being honest. Because in 2019, I was so messed up, so depressed, so...
Yeah, I don't know, Kate. I hope she opens everything. Cash App, PayPal. If she plays her cards right, she will make a fortune, and then she can take time off. What were you going to say?
Well, I wish you'd just actually come clean and say, this is what this other woman actually was like, and this is... she says it was hell for the last 4 years or whatever, but maybe it'd do her good to actually just say what
Well-
it was and get it off her damn chest.
Yeah, it will, but Amberlynn Reed has been threatening her
She
with,
can threaten her with all she wants.
with the law.
The law. You know, I love it when people threaten. I really do. I love it.
It's not
'Cause
slander if it's true.
You know, exactly. And man, that's just my alley right there. Because I'm one of them. I love the threats. I take that right on. That's just me. That's right up my alley.
All right, well, let's finish this up. We're almost done. And then I want to move on to Amber's, maybe, if we can.
I was on so many medications that I was a zombie. And I don't really remember a lot of it. Like, ever since then and on, it's just been nothing but horrible stuff. And I'm just waiting for the sun to shine again.
Well, I hope it does.
I don't know when it's going to happen.
Pinned. Thank God. I did something right today. So, you know, I hope we're seeing stuff from Becky. Yeah, if ALR responds, it's going to be very hard for me to not go crazy. Yeah.
I need a bleep button. The bleep.
Yeah, it'll be bad, guys. Like, it'll be bad. So let's see what the idiot has to say.
Oh, and she got something stuck in her mouth.
Oh, God. Let's talk about her weight. Favorite. Oh,
That's her
Hello.
favorite subject.
hold on. Let's back it up.
She has to use one of them filters.
She does. They all do. Except me, because I'm not that smart. I'm a boomer. Oh, son of a biatch. God damn it.
New vloggity vlog. So we just started like the new 90-day spinoff type situation, where they take some of the couples and they put them like in paradise. And
Oh, she's talking about. I'm like, what do you mean 90-day
I was
spinoff?
gonna say, what the hell is she talking about? They putting you in a spinoff? You going through the floor?
All right, so she's starting out by talking about a television show. Fine.
it was actually where I was born, Key West, Florida, so I thought that was really cool. I don't know, it's
She's a conch.
just neat to see Key West, Florida like on TV and in movies and stuff.
That's what they call them.
Yeah.
Because I would love to visit there because I was born there, but I moved when I was a baby, so I remember zero. I remember nothing. So I think it would be cool one day for me to like visit where I was born. I think that would be neat for sure. But so far I like it. I think it's decent. She said it was a little boring. She's ready for the juicy, which I mean that's 90 Day Fiance, so hopefully it's gonna be happening soon. So if you guys watch it, let me know. What do you think? Do you like it so far? What did you think of the first episode? Speaking of shows, Big Brother started. I totally forgot to mention that. You guys know I'm a Big Brother girly.
I know.
I've been watching
That's it. We're not going to watch her anymore.
since I was in high school, and I'm 32 now. So yeah, I've been watching all the
Been
Big
watching
Brother.
it for what,
But yeah,
2
you guys
years?
should also let me know who's your favorite on Big Brother. So far, I don't really think that I have a favorite per se. Give it a couple more episodes and I'll definitely be rooting for somebody for sure. But
So, Marie Peterson, yeah, she thinks that that's a shirt. And it's like, what difference does it make? You're around the house. Wear your jammies, girl.
I noticed that my favorites usually change throughout the episodes. Anyways, enough TV talk.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm currently standing in my hallway. Hi. Yes,
Hi.
that is Miley Cyrus.
Holy shit, she still has the artwork up. She's moving. What's the first thing that goes when you're moving? Comes down and gets in a box.
What
Artwork.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and fake plants.
If you guys didn't know,
Well, girls
she's my
act different
baby.
than guys.
But if you guys also didn't know, a simple favor, if you haven't seen it, you need to see it because that shit, best movie ever. But Blake Lively is also my baby. Yes, she is. So I don't know if you guys have ever like really seen my hallway, but yeah. Anyways, we just went to storage.
She has storage in her apartment and she brings it back in her house. Only to move it.
They went to storage. Where'd they go to storage?
In their apartment complex has a storage that you can rent out. So
But they rent storage, and they have it stored in their apartment.
yeah, they're
Hmm.
Deneen to Fabulous, and who else said this? It's hard to lose your mom. I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine, and then just to be ripped away from her by the friggin' obese toddler. Yeah, I just can't, guys.
Yeah.
So that's literally everything that I had in storage,
Yeah,
and
she's
now
16
it is all in my hallway, and I'm going to be going through every single thing in these containers.
Why?
But honestly, it's mostly like
Pack it
Christmas
up?
decorations. I have a ton. I have 2 Christmas trees. I have some Halloween decorations.
Is it Halloween or
So
is it
that's pretty
Christmas?
much the
Put
gist
this
of
away.
what it is. But I'm glad that we finally have these containers because it's going to help so much with like packing and stuff. But yeah, finally the storage is completely clean and there's nothing else in there. And we don't have to worry about that anymore because that was something I was like massively stressing about, like hardcore. Okay. What?
Oh, you're using. Never mind. Do you think?
Oh, you want me to take my headphone out? Why?
No, because you always talk about your audio, but you're not filming on your phone.
Can anybody understand what wifey's trying to say?
Correct. Okay, I want to show you guys my favorite meal. I've had this.
No fucking way she's doing takeout. No fucking way.
6 days in a row.
6
Has it been
days
6?
in a row.
Okay, so this
Diet
part
food.
is Fleens.
Holy shit, did you guys catch a thing of her arm? Hold on, I gotta back up.
I thought that was her leg.
Watch.
I've had this 6 days in a row. Has it been 6? Okay, so
Ah, look at that, look at that. Damn. So there is, in her last video, there was a flea on her chest. You know what, guys? It probably is fleas. Probably is flea bites that she's picking at. Yep.
So this part is Fleens. She asked for some hummus and pita. So,
Fine.
oh my god, that looks so good. Here you go.
Thank you. You precious sweet angel baby.
Don't call me that.
And we've never seen her eat Greek before, have we?
Can I have a bite? I'm thieving a bite though. Actually, I've decided.
Thieving?
Mm.
I know you're not double dipping.
Ugh.
Like you haven't been near my mouth. I swear to God. Here you go. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. This meal, you guys, I am so. It's like the Heaven's Gate. Like, you guys know me.
No, not Heaven's Gate. That's the cult.
No.
No one doesn't know that.
Wasn't Heaven's Gate a cult that
Yeah.
they took down? Like,
Yeah.
and they killed all those kids?
That's the ones who killed themselves in the Nikes.
Oh, shit. It's like the actual. Stop!
Or
I
the
didn't know
offspring
that.
band?
I would edit all this out, but I'm leaving it in. I was gonna edit out that part and just be like, it's like heaven.
Yeah, back to flirting.
No, I'm not editing it.
Right, Jamela?
I didn't know that. Is that offensive? Hold on.
What?
Heaven's Gate?
It's a cult. You remember the
Thanks
ones
for stopping by,
They
Maria.
unalived themselves?
See, even her
Maria.
ex
What?
told her it's a cult.
Never heard of it. Why did they do that?
Because their leader, what does he go by, Doe or T?
She's
One of them.
telling her it's a cult.
Was,
She's leaving it in.
I just wanna know-
Marshall
That's
Boy.
stupid.
I just need to know, am I offending anyone?
Well, somebody asked her a couple months ago if she'd ever visit North Korea, and she goes, "Yeah, I'd visit North Korea." Okay.
Well, by
She's
saying that.
being explained what Heaven's Gate
Well,
is.
they
and
believe
she's-
that their body were vessels.
Okay. So, as you guys know, I'm weird about my meat.
Yeah, yes, we've got that part down.
I'm starting this whole scene over, and what is this
The whole
angle?
scene?
Okay, wait. Okay, we're about to start over,
Fix the
folks.
camera, 'cause you gotta get your meat in there.
Okay, guys, so this is like my favorite meal. It's like from heaven.
Heaven's Gate.
So as you guys know, I'm really weird about like my meat. like chicken or whatever, like I just can't. But this Mediterranean place slaps. Their chicken, right up my alley. So I'm gonna show you guys a close-up. I never use their sauce, but it does come with some of that. I get chicken. There are green beans down there, as you can see. I get just...
Uh-oh. Is that potato I spy? She choked on a potato once. Wifey better be standing by.
a couple of potatoes. They're like lemon flavored. It's so good. It's so weird. And I get lettuce, onion, and some basmati rice. Something about this meal, it has a chokehold on me. So why are we blurry?
Literally.
Ma'am. But I'm telling you, this chicken,
It slaps?
Flavor Flav. It's so good. You want a bite?
You know something?
And
I
these
did notice
potatoes?
in this one. This woman washed her hair. She finally washed her damn hair.
Yes.
Look.
Because we think she has a new boo.
Maybe that's why that other girl's all so happy.
Yeah, somebody else to take care of her.
I don't choke on them, don't worry.
Oh.
Okay, my hair is now up in a pony. I needed it out of my face. And I have a free...
Yeah, Lynette, I wonder if she's going to give her weight this time. Is she giving us the bird?
She's got her finger in her... I don't know where she put her finger, but that's
She's giving
not
us
the
the
right
bird.
color.
I'm not flipping you off, I promise. I have a Band-Aid. I've been like writing so much that I have a callus right here and it hurts really bad because
Well, I wonder what her callus looks like from typing it all first.
it got cut a little bit. So I'm struggling with that. So yeah. But honestly, we're here. Let's talk about my weight because it's always been a hot topic, folks.
Why does she look excited? What is with the shit? Look at that shit-eating grin.
We can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah. And she buys a new scale that only takes... Her new scale only goes up to 550 pounds. Bold.
I feel like it's never not gonna be. It is super obvious that I have gained weight. Through the whole heartbreak diet, it was a thing. I was getting high a lot, all day, every day, and just eating. Like it got way worse after the 15 days of uploading. Like I just wasn't.
She now admits she was high in those 15 days.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Wasn't in a good headspace at all, and I was turning to food. As much as like my weight is my business and it's like not something I need to like prove to anyone or whatever, I still want to carry on that journey because my channel is all about me. Everything about me. From my weight to me moving. I can't even believe it. To my past relationships, to my freaking future ones. Like, I don't even know. Like, my channel goes from, hi, this is my favorite color, to this is what I'm having for dinner. Like, it's everything. And my weight is a really big topic, and it's not gonna stop. I know that. But I just want to let everyone know that I'm not, like, hiding a weigh-in. I'm not hiding my weight. I've always been very, very open and transparent with that. It's just yesterday, I decided to get back on track with my eating and everything.
Or back on track?
But wait a second. Wasn't this latest takeout? I don't know. All right.
See, that was back on track because you just ordered out today. So you on the track, all right?
I filmed a weigh-in moment. So I'm like in the middle of filming that because I want to like add a few different weigh-ins in like one video instead of just like one weigh-in and one video. So that is actively something I am working on, and it's gonna probably be its own separate video. And if not, it's just gonna be thrown in a vlog. But I do want to talk more about like what I'm doing and stuff. But I just don't really want to talk about it now. I don't want to talk about it in this video.
Whatever happened to the Lose It app that her and her friend were going to do?
They lost it.
Yeah, they lost it. They never even had it.
But it is something that will be coming up. I used to watch like TV shows and movies where like the girl gets broken up with and then all of a sudden she is in bed crying with a Ben & Jerry's and a large pizza in front of her. I always thought that like that wasn't true because in any of my breakups, I've never turned to food. Ever.
You didn't have to. You were always on the food.
Yeah.
You turned to the food before the girl ever left. Look at this.
Yeah.
The girl's still there and you ordering out.
Yeah. I don't know, guys.
Look at it. Look at that mouth.
ever.
You can't
This is
stop
the
when it's
only
like
one
that.
that I have. And I'm
That's
like,
just messed up.
oh, I think I'm understanding it now. Y'all want to know what I just noticed? I'm on my 10th journal. Like, what? This is the first one I ever did. And these are all completed, folks. Third,
How about she sells one of them and gives Becky the money? That'd be awesome.
Good Lord.
fourth, fifth. This one took me forever. Because in the beginning of each journal, I like to say how many days it took. This one took 194. Like, compared to this guy,
If we weren't live, I'd be skipping
only
this.
30 days.
Oh,
But can you guys believe it?
No, I don't.
And then here's my 9th one, the one I just completed, which was
4 days.
30 days. Wow. And this is my 10th journal. I just had to show you guys. And I actually really love
But how many journals has she bought in the past, even 2 years? More than 10.
writing in it. It like feels like an actual book, like a novel or something. I love the cover. I don't know. I love it so much. Speaking of love, I am going to miss this living room once.
Like, the Christmas lights are still up, the plants are all up. What the hell did she pack? There's pillows on the
I move. I think about that all the time. Like, I truly hope that I find somewhere that makes me feel as good as this apartment does. Also, I want to show you an update on my candle room. So I'm going to show you the clip from last night. Y'all, look at all these freaking candles
Oh, no.
that I have to go.
See,
No,
this
why?
pissed me off. You remember how much
Yeah.
these candles are?
Yeah, but why is she buying candles if they're
She's
moving?
bought them. She's had them.
But why?
So-
why are they still in there? They're supposed to be packed up in a box.
Yeah, that's easy. Or given away or whatever. Do you remember how much those candles were?
Yeah.
You remember how much?
Yeah, you spent a freaking fortune.
No, I bought it when they were $10 each.
Yeah, but you spent a fortune because you bought
Yeah.
cases of them.
I didn't buy cases of them.
You bought cases of them.
Oh,
Matter of fact, we still got candles everywhere.
$25 a pop.
Through, which I have already started, but oh my god, I have so many candles. Now I'm going to show you
Still got
now.
candles everywhere.
No, we don't.
Look at that,
Yeah, we
folks.
Don't make me go candles.
We have cleared her out. Now I just got to take out this stuff. So this stuff is still in the back of my toilet, and I'm glad that it is, because someone sent me a screenshot asking why do I
Why are
have
you
a
looking at your
cane?
toilet?
Wait. At least she's not on it. She was on it once. Then we.
Oh hell! You wouldn't see the toilet then.
We didn't. All
And I
right.
was like, what are you talking about? Wait,
Damaged.
people think
Well,
that
I
this
don't
is a
know what that is.
cane? This is to put water in. And you like spray it? Are y'all okay?
No,
What?
I'm not.
Wait.
Like, it's a-
what? What? I missed what she said.
He put water in it and spray it.
Wait. Shh.
I don't want to know what she sprayed.
Wait. People think that this. I'm glad that it is, because someone sent me a screenshot asking why do I have a cane? And I
Oh,
was like,
cane.
what are you talking about?
Like a hurricane.
Wait. People think that this is a cane? This is to put water in.
Why? It's not on the
And you,
back.
like,
I don't
spray
know
it?
Why you got that on the back
It's
of your
to
toilet?
spray.
Are y'all okay?
Well, because that's stuff she's keeping. It's a sprayer.
Like it's a water.
Oh.
You put the water in there.
Thinking it was- that wasn't-
Oh my god, some of y'all are funny. Y'all, I just made some meatballs in the air fryer for the first time, so let's taste them.
Them look nice.
Could be good. I was feeling pretty hungry. These are meatballs I got from Trader Joe's. Oh yeah.
Didn't she just eat?
Well, that was lunch.
It'd be
That
good
might
with some
be a
sauce,
snack.
but
So that would be my dinner, but for her, that's just like something she's tasting.
I kind of didn't want sauce. I just wanted to have it like this. That's so good. So the brand, I mean, literally just go to Trader Joe's. The brand is Trader Joe's.
Okay. Fine.
But turkey meatballs, they're already fully cooked. But yeah, they're flame broiled. So freaking good. I've had them in the freezer for a hot minute, not gonna lie. Hot. Okay, you guys, so it is pretty late right now, and I'm about to go to bed. So I want to do some popsicle sticks, and I did take the Band-Aid off my finger because it was annoying me. So let's do 3 questions. Here's number 30. What's your favorite pizza topping? Pesto. I love a pesto pizza.
Also, she doesn't like pizza.
She doesn't like pizza.
No, she hates pizza.
I want to see you take one of them popsicle sticks and take them.
That's so good. Second question is number 49. What's the best tip for intermittent fasting? I would say, because I think like the normal person sleeps like 7 to 8 hours. I know for me, I sleep from about like 6 to 8
By the way, don't take any of her diet tips, guys.
hours a day. Make sure you're sleeping in the middle of the fast so you have time before you go to bed when you're fasting, but you also have time like after you wake up to fast as well. So it's like a happy medium. I know that's like what's worked best for me, but everyone fasts differently, but I would say that's like my number 1 tip. All right, third question is number 27. Is living alone going to make you lose or gain weight? I have no idea, but I feel like now that I'm on this like self-love journey, I feel like weight loss is in my horizon for sure. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Love you guys.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it quits here. This was torture.
No.
Sigh.
You know, I gotta get a straw with some spitballs or something. Something, you know.
I don't know. This was torture.
That was just crazy. She ate twice in the damn 15. That wasn't even
It was
15
13.
minutes.
Yeah.
Isn't it? No. But I want to point out she did wash her damn hair. Finally.
Yeah. Danny to Fabulous. This is like taking medical advice from a heroin addict. Exactly.
Well, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did like that advice. You know, if you eat and then you go to sleep, and then you eat when you wake up, that's fasting.
No. What she said was, stop eating a little bit before bed, so you have a couple hours fasting. Then you sleep, so you've got technically 8 hours, and then so let's say it's 2 hours before, so it's
fasting.
10. And then
She said you can do that during the day too.
Yeah.
You know, just go to sleep, so that way it's fasting.
That's true. Yes, she does sleep during the day.
Yeah, so then you're fasting.
So, yeah, not unless she moves to Texas for Dr. Now. She'd never make it. She wouldn't make it 5 minutes.
In Texas?
No, with Dr. Now. So, all right, guys. Well, you know what? I am going to call it quits. I'm going to upload this. I'm hopefully going to be able to put chapters in, but we'll see.
Oh, my good Lord.
I know. Let's see how